Britney Spears is dragging Justin Timberlake in her new book, and Shannon Beador is finally speaking out. Shannon Storms Beador finally speaking out after getting arrested. I hope you're ready, because we about to get into it. Oh, hi, it's me, Zack Peter, pop culture junkie, reality TV insider, published author, and host of the No Filter with Zack Peter podcast. Here I'll bring you all the latest news on the Real Housewives, deep dives into celebrity legal scandals, and unfiltered convos with your favorite stars. I've got you covered. And yes, I always keep receipts. So be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for all the latest tea. Now, let's dive in. Good morning, everybody. I'm so excited to spend my mornings with you now that No Filter is a daily morning show, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, with a bonus episode for Zack Pack members on YouTube and for No Filter Plus members on Apple Podcasts. I love that I get to spend my morning. Look, I have my coffee ready. I went to Orange Theory. We're going to watch the dog. We're going to walk the dogs after this. And I just want to say I killed it at the gym today. I did my 150-meter row on the rower, and I fucking killed it. I was number one in the class. Nobody beat my time because I'm a boss. I'm a bitch. I'm a boss. I'm a bitch. I'm a boss, and I shine like gloss. I'm a bitch. I'm a boss. I'm a bitch. I'm a boss, and I shine like gloss. Also, I just wanted to give a little shout out. I was on Daily Dose of Donna Bowling. I was just on her show on Tuesday. I went live on her YouTube channel. It's also available on her podcast, Daily Dose of Donna. We talked a lot about a lot of Britney stuff. We talked a lot about housewives, and then today I'm taping with Patrick and Paul on their Undressed podcast, their show. I'm doing their show today. And then this Friday, I'm going to be on Access Hollywood's Housewives Nightcap. So look at me. A bitch stays booked and busy. And I can't wait to see you all live at the Bourbon Room on November 19th. You can get your tickets. Do we want to announce our special guests? We'll get into all the tea in just a minute. But do we want to announce some of our special guests? I feel like it's time to announce some of our special guests, right? I'm not going to announce some of the bigger names, but I'm going to announce some of my personal friends that are going to be in the show. If you've come to any of my shows before at the Bourbon Room or any of our other cities, you know it's always a good time. We always spill tea. We always get into the drama. We answer burning questions. We play games. We have hot takes. So I'm excited to share that the Brav Bros are going west. The Brav Bros will be at my show on November 19th at the Bourbon Room here in LA. Donna Bowling from Daily Dose of Donna will be in my show at the Bourbon Room in LA. My friends Evan Reel from Page 6. You know, Evan's been on this podcast before. You see us hanging out all the time. So Evan from Page 6, Evan Reel, is going to be in it. Everybody loves to like thirst over his like muscle pictures. Like I think I have hunky muscles, but Evan is just always, he's lately been posting the thirst trap. So Evan will be there. Jeff Epstein will be back. Steven, Faces by Bravo. If you guys follow Faces by Bravo on Instagram, Steven will be back. Jeff will be back. Evan will be back. Josh from Louisiana. Yes, Josh will be there. You guys get to meet Josh in person. Who else is going to be there? We have Donna, Brav Bros. Jolene Lenzer is going to be back as well. She always opens up the shows for us and is a killer MC. Fucking love Jolene. So hopefully she can bring Nana. I kind of want to announce some of the others, but I'm like, maybe I'll just wait. Maybe I'll wait till next week and like spread these out. I almost revealed another name that I think you guys are going to be really excited about, but we'll wait and see. But Kimberly says, is Josh from Louisiana going to be there? Then I will definitely come. Yes, Jeff is a hoot. Josh will be there. Jeff will be there. Both of them. Jeff's going to be crazy and chaotic as ever. If any of you are familiar with Jeff, so get ready because lots more guests will come. Okay, shall we dive into some tidbits of tea? Then we'll get into the meat of it, which is the Britney of it all. It's Britney, bitch. And then we'll talk about Shannon Storms Beador. Okay. Some tidbits of tea. What's going on in the land? All of the land. So Giorgio seems to have debunked these Chris Bassett rumors. If any of you guys are watching Real Housewives of Potomac, Chris Bassett's married to Candace Dillard Bassett, and there were some rumors that he was cheating and that there was this woman that he was having this 6-month affair with, and then he got her pregnant, and then she had an abortion, and it looks like she just took a page out of Britney's book. Well, Giorgio says ended up talking to her. I believe this was originally reported by Tasha K, and then Giorgio ended up reaching out and I don't know, spoke to this woman, and he's just like, this is low budget tea. It's not real. You can go to his channel and go to his Instagram, and you'll get all of like more of that scoop. But basically, in my tidbits of tea, I'm here to tell you, I believe the rumors are low budget and they're not true. This woman is fabricating this, and she seems to be a fangirl. We all know what happens with the fangirls. They go and sell their Tom Tom merch on eBay. Speaking of, Rachel Leviss, her auction has finally ended. It was a week-long auction. Remember, she was auctioning off her Tom Tom hoodies, and she was auctioning off the lightning bolt necklace, sorry, that she bought on the show, and the hoodie that she was doing all hoochie mama at BravoCon last year because she wasn't wearing anything underneath it, and she was dancing with Ariana at Tom's show. And now she decided to auction it off for like mental health because she's like, I'm all about mental health, and I'm gonna frolic in the meadows, and I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna choose me, Lucius. I'm gonna choose me. So she chose her, and she decided to auction these off on eBay for charity to support some mental health initiative. Good for her. I think that was very nice of her. Her hoodies ultimately were auctioned off for, get this, you guys, $9,500. That's 10 grand. 10 grand, nearly $500 less than 10 grand, but 10 grand, you guys. That's insane that somebody paid 10 grand for her hoochie hoodie. That's what we're gonna call it, the hoochie hoodie. I mean, shit, I want to wear a hoodie and nothing underneath it and be able to auction that off for 10 grand. It doesn't even need to go to charity. It can just go to my personal shoe fund. She also auctioned off the lightning bolt necklace, and that sold for $5,300. I'm surprised that the hoochie hoodie sold for more than the lightning bolt necklace. I would have loved to have gotten the lightning bolt necklace. Could you just imagine? Like, I would have worn it. If I were at BravoCon, I would have worn it to BravoCon. I'm not going to BravoCon, but if I were going to BravoCon, I would have rocked it. I would have just been like, yeah, I would have been titties out, titties out, titties out. So it was crazy. But I guess, she raised some good money for charity. Good for her. You do you, boo. Then we have, there was a report that Real Housewives of Salt Lake City and Southern Charm are killing it in ratings right now. Their numbers are up. I believe the 7-day ratings, not the night of ratings, right? Because there is a Twitter account, Bravo Ratings, love Bravo Ratings. They always post the night of views on Bravo. So however many views they get in the night of, that's what gets posted. But now I believe it was TV Deets that revealed, whoopsies, almost spilled my coffee. I believe it was TV Deets that's now revealing the 7-day ratings, so not the night of ratings. So it looks like Real Housewives of Salt Lake City is hitting 1.9 million per week. So that's, in the day, because a lot of people will watch on their DVR. Sometimes, like, I don't watch live. And so a lot of the times the numbers that you see reported are the live numbers. So 1.9 is not bad for Salt Lake. Interestingly, though, Southern Charm is racking in an average of 2 million per episode in that 1 week period, which is crazy. But listen, Southern Charm is good. If you guys are not watching Southern Charm, I don't know why. Go and watch my man, Austin Kroll, with his Muppet mouth. He makes a fool of himself, but God bless him. He is just so, listen, you guys know, I'm a sucker for a doughy white boy. The more basic, the better. If you're going to leave me on red, give it to me. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. Southern Charm is killing it. I was worried with Catherine not coming back. If anybody does watch Southern Charm, I was really worried. But apparently it's good. As good as good as good. Good as gold. So there we go. Let's get it. Congrats to Southern Charm and Salt Lake City. Salt Lake, I'm excited. That mid-season trailer killed it. I'm excited for what's to come. I'm excited to go to Bermuda. I saw Whitney Rose on Instagram was like, yes, we finally get to go on an international trip now that Jen Shaw's locked up. Locked up. They won't let her out. Then we have Ariana Madix. She was just featured in Us Weekly's Reality Star of the Year issue. So she had a beautiful spread in Us magazine. Us Weekly magazine, where she was reality star of the year. I mean, listen, good for her. You get a girl, get a girl to the front, to the right, to the back, girl. Issue 9. I know he thinks you're fun and stuff, but does he know how to wind you up? Mm, mm, mm. Okay, those is my tidbits of tea. Oh, I forgot to mention this. Sorry. For everyone that buys their tickets to the Bourbon Room today, not live stream tickets. We do have live stream tickets if you're not able to come to LA. But if you want to come to my Friendsgiving show, No Filter Night Out, Friendsgiving edition, November 19th at the Bourbon Room in Hollywood, you can use code ZACKPACK, ZACKPACK. Use code ZACKPACK today, and you will get $5 off your tickets, P tickets and GA tickets. Not the live stream tickets. Live stream tickets are only $4.99. You get to stream the whole show, and you get access to the recording for 48 hours after the show. If you live stream it, if you're not in LA, but if you get to come, it's an experience, guys. The VIP package, we're mixing things up a bit. Normally, I do a meet and greet hour before the show, but instead of just doing a meet and greet hour where we get to take a photo, we're gonna do a Q&A, an intimate private Q&A, which is something we did at my birthday show at the Bourbon Room back in June, but we did it the next morning with the brunch. So if you're available on November 19th and you want to get the VIP tickets, there will be an intimate private VIP Q&A where we can chat, we can spill some tea. None of that's going to be recorded, so it's more of like an after party. So you get to ask me all the spicy questions that I know you all already want to know, and I will mention it all at the Bourbon Room. So get ready. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a fry bar. Wasn't supposed to announce that, but I can't keep a secret. I can't keep my mouth shut. It's just too big. It's too big and it blabbers. But use code ZACKPACK today. Go to nofilterlive.com. Use code ZACKPACK to get $5 off your tickets for November 19th. Okay. Let's talk about Shannon Storm's Beador, and then we'll get into the Britney bitch. Okay. So Shannon Storm's Beador is back. Look who's back again. She is finally breaking her silence. She went on Instagram. She posted a video and she's like, "It's been a while. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting." That's a Britney song if you don't know that reference. We're going to have a lot of Britney references today, okay? Shannon is breaking her silence. She went on Instagram. She's like, "I know it's been a while, but I'm back. Don't worry. I'm going to answer all your questions. We're going to talk about it, but I can't right now." I don't know why I'm doing a sultry sex voice, but she says she can't talk about anything right now because, I don't know, there's legal things happening. So she says that she will speak at the right time, but for now, she's just going to walk Archie. And listen, Shannon, the Paw Patrol is watching. Remember, the Paw Patrol in Newport Beach was going to come for Archie. They're like, "We're going to investigate this," because she was doing whippets around the corner, doing donuts in the street with Archie in the back. And he was just like, "I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my fur back and forth." So there we go. There we go. Paw Patrol's watching you, Shannon Storm's Beador, and so are we. So hopefully she can get her shit together because we're all rooting for her. We're rooting for you like Tyra Banks. We're rooting for you, girl. We'll see what happens, but the new season of not Salt Lake City, of Orange County is going to be interesting. I also find it kind of interesting that like no shows are really in production right now, minus what, Jersey? We have Miami that's airing. We have Beverly Hills that's airing. We have Potomac that's airing. We have New York that just finished airing. So I'm like, what is filming right now, or what's gonna film right now? Like, we're gonna be at a content lull. We already have Winter House, we have Southern Charm, we have Beverly Hills, Miami, Potomac, we have Married to Medicine, we have Vanderpump and Summer House that are gonna be coming out. So I'm assuming we're gonna get those at the top of the year. But like, what are we gonna get come spring? Like, what's gonna air in the springtime if we're not unless they're, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. We went into production with a lot of shows, and now it's like, Bravo, what's gonna happen? I don't want to have a lull in our programming. I need things to talk about. I want to make sure that I have good. Oh, Dubai. Oh, that's a good. Thank you, BTF Phoenix in the live chat. Dubai. Does anybody care about Dubai though? Let's be honest. Do we care? No, we don't care. I know we have Ultimate Girls Trip that's coming up, but that's on Peacock. I don't know. I just know that this fall, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a jam-packed schedule because we have all of these great shows. Below Deck. Why are you guys giving me these low-budget shows? Dubai and Below Deck. You think I'm looking forward to those two? I'm disappointed in you guys, I have to say. To buy in below deck. Oof. Oof. Okay. So Top Chef, guys, come on. What are these shows you're giving me? But trust me, it's gonna be a jam-packed fall with what we have coming up this season. And you know, a crazy schedule can make it easy to fall back into your dinner time rut. Keep mealtime exciting with over 40 recipes to choose from every week, so there's something delicious to discover with HelloFresh. HelloFresh does all the shopping and meal planning for you. Ingredients arrive at your doorstep, pre-portioned and ready to cook, along with pictured step-by-step recipe cards. How easy is that? And you can turn to the HelloFresh market for yummy add-ons and enjoy the season's limited edition of fall flavor lineup. I'm talking you get to feast on some desserts like the apple cider cake with caramel sauce, yum, or crowd pleaser appetizers like barbecue pulled pork nachos. And don't forget the mini pumpkin cheesecake, perfect for a low meat time treat. We love a meat time treat. I love getting a fresh box with all my meals preset and ready to cook. My brain always has too many tabs open, so when I can easily not have to think about what's going to be for dinner, life just moves like a breeze. So go to HelloFresh.com/50 no filter and use code 50 no filter for 50% off plus free shipping. It's America's #1 meal kit, and you're gonna want to try it. Go to HelloFresh.com/50 no filter and use code 50 no filter for 50% off plus free shipping. And as you know, life doesn't happen bi-weekly, so why should payday? The money you earn can be in your hands today with Earnin. Earnin is an app that gives you access to your pay as you work, up to $100 per day or up to $750 per pay period. Just download the Earnin app, verify your paycheck, and then access up to $100 a day as you work and leave an optional tip. Any money you access plus tips are automatically repaid from your next paycheck. You can leave it, you can use it for a special night out, like a night at the Bourbon Room. Or if you're like me, I got 2 growing pups. An unexpected trip to the vet can happen at any time. You never know when life's going to make you jump. So you never know when you're going to need a little advance. Make Earnin a part of your financial routine and join Earnin's over 3.5 million customers who love it. Download Earnin today, spelled EARNIN, in the Google Play or Apple App Store. EARNIN. Google Play, Apple App Store. When you download the Earnin app, be sure to type no filter under podcast when you sign up because it really does help the show. That's no filter under podcast because that's the name of the show. Subject to available earnings, location, daily max, and pay period max. See earnin.com/TOS for details. Earnin is a financial technology company, not a bank. Bank products are issued by Evolve Bank and Trust, member FDIC. Okay, so shall we dive in to the Britney stuff? Because I have a lot of theories and a lot of feelings about the Britney stuff, and I'm very curious how you guys are feeling about the Britney stuff because the book comes out next week, and I'm very excited. I'm so excited about the Britney book and not about the Jada book. I'm over the Jada book. I want to get Jada's book, and I want to throw it in the garbage with the sprinkle cookies. I want to throw it in the garbage with Garcelle's book. That's a joke. I'm not really going to throw it in the garbage, but we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Okay. So in Britney Spears' upcoming book, drops next Tuesday, we will break it down for book club. I pre-ordered it on my Audible, and I'll be sure to pick up a copy Tuesday morning. But so she opens up about an abortion that she had, and it was an abortion with her ex, Justin Timberlake, and I guess people are mad at him right now because like, oh my God, he made her have an abortion. Oh my God, remember when he showed the whole world Janet Jackson's tit because at the Super Bowl he like ripped her shirt open and exposed her boob, and then they got in trouble for it. And they're like, Justin Timberlake just ruins everybody's lives. I mean, I talked about this a lot when I was on Donna's show, Daily Dose of Donna, on Tuesday. We get into a lot more of that, but it's now being spoken about because people are referencing her. I believe it was a song she released in 2009, Everytime. Every time I've tried to fly, I fall. Without my wings, I feel so small. And so people are watching the music video and they're thinking that the abortion may have been related to this music video. We'll get into the music video, but I just want to talk about how the reason that they kept this like a big secret, and I also think the reason that she ultimately ended up having an abortion, I don't believe it was so much Justin. I think it's very easy to make Justin the scapegoat. You're going to come for me. I know you're going to come for me. Cancel me, baby. Like Bethany, cancel me. You're going to cancel me. But I love cottage cheese. Um, the hard part is we have to remember what the culture was like at that time when the abortion happened, right? Like they were the couple, they were the power couple, they were preaching virginity, they were two of the biggest teen pop stars. Like, do you remember how major it was when Jamie Lynn Spears, her younger sister, got pregnant as a teen? She was a teen mom before Amber Portwood and Macy Bookout and Farrah Abrahams when they broke out on MTV. Like Jamie Lynn Spears set the record. Well, actually, to be fair, I think my mother set the record because she was a teen mom back in the 90s. She was a teen mom. I was an oopsie whoopsie behind the bleachers with her and my dad in high school. But anyway, it was such a big deal when Jamie Lynn was pregnant as a teenager. Could you imagine if it was Britney and Justin? Do we even remember? Like, nobody really knew Jamie Lynn's boyfriend, right? Like, he wasn't anybody that significant. Zoe 101 got canceled because of the pregnancy. Yeah, it's crazy. Could you imagine how much more of a major scandal this would have been if Britney would have come out being pregnant? Like, people wouldn't have been like, oh my God, love story, love child, they're in love together. People would have been with their pitchforks ready to roll, you know? Like, that's crazy. It's insane that, I understand. And I don't think it was just Justin that made her do this because that seems to be the narrative. And we haven't read the book yet, right? We just know that there are little excerpts that have been leaked. I say that loosely because that's promotion for the book. Leaked. And the narrative seems to be that Justin made her have an abortion. But it's like, do you not realize that like management, their parents, their PR reps, like all of these people, they weren't just two teens in love. They were a business. A teenage pregnancy, especially a teenage abortion, would have ended their careers. And they never would have been, the Justin and Britney that we know today. That's not to say that the abortion, she wasn't pressured into doing that and that Justin maybe didn't contribute to that pressure, because in the book she writes that he just wasn't ready to become a father. But it's like, that wasn't a decision that I think either of them would have been allowed to make. I think even as powerful as they were, the power was in their brand. And had their brand been tarnished, it would have been done. They would have been done. They would have never become the pop stars or the celebrities that we know of today. So I think that Britney was young. I think that she was impressionable. And I think she just did what she was told was the best thing for her at that time. And I feel like it really deeply impacted her more than we even realize. That like, no wonder she just wants to dance around with knives like she's, in the Halloween movie coming after Jamie Lee Curtis. Like, I get it. Like, my God, this poor woman has gone through a lot. And again, I'm not trying to defend Justin because I'm not defending him at all. I'm just saying we can't put all of the blame on Justin because there's so much more to it, right? They were a business. They were an entity. They were not people anymore. They weren't just Britney and Justin. They were Britney Spears, the pop star, and Justin Timberlake, the pop star from NSYNC, the frontman of NSYNC, And I think there was a lot of money on the line and there was a lot of business deals on the line that they would have lost everything had the pregnancy come out and had the abortion come out. So then we have, these nuggets that I guess she was leaving or tried to leave, like the song Everytime. Every time I try to fly, I fall. Without my wings, I feel so small. I guess I need you, baby. And she keeps saying, I guess I need you, baby. Some of the lyrics are, I see you in my dreams. I see your face. You're haunting me. I guess I need you, baby. Then the music video starts, and it's this contentious relationship. It's her and this guy, and they're in the public eye, and everybody's following them and keeping an eye on their relationship, but the relationship's so volatile, and they're getting into a fight back at their apartment, and she goes into the bathroom, and she goes into the tub, and she ends up drowning in the tub, and then she has to be taken into the hospital. and so they're trying to resuscitate her. But then you also see in that same scene, which is towards the end of the music video, you see this woman and she's giving birth, and Britney's in the hospital and she's wearing this white shirt and she's running, and she's standing next to this woman and kind of watching her give birth in this hospital bed. And at the time, it doesn't really make sense. Like, why does this random woman giving birth to a baby, like, what does this have to do with her volatile relationship that she seems to be alluding to in the music video with this guy, right? Well, because in the end, it seems like the woman, the Britney character, seemingly like doesn't make it after they try to resuscitate her. But then after that, in the end, in the end of the video, once the woman has her baby and she's holding her baby, then you see a shot of the baby, and then you see Britney coming out of the bathtub water. She pops back up and kind of smiles as if like she feels, like now that the baby's been born, she feels good about it. And so people are thinking maybe this was about the baby, and maybe she's not singing to a guy, right? Because she says, "Well, I guess I need you, baby." And so maybe it's not. I mean, listen, Britney's always been really good at this, right? Like, if you seek Amy, which basically is a nod to if you seek Amy, all of the boys and all of the girls are begging to if you seek Amy, if you seek Amy tonight. Like, she's always kind of given us those little nods. We just weren't as savvy as like the Swifties are today because we're not used to Easter eggs kind of being in there. But remember, at the end of the day, these people are artists, and so this is part of their artistry. And this was her way of being able to kind of put it out there. I'm surprised we didn't pick up on this sooner. Um, but it's interesting. It is very, very interesting. I'm curious what you guys think. Have you gone back and watched the video and seen, the birth and the baby and all the things? I think I was even texting my friend Evan Rio, because he's like the biggest Britney fan ever. And I was texting him, and I was like, oh my God, the Everytime music video is totally about the baby with Justin. Like, it's about somebody's baby, you know? It's not Rosemary's baby that she's singing about. It's Britney, bitch. And so I watching the video back and knowing that she had to have the abortion, like, it's just it breaks your heart even more knowing that she had to go through that on top of the fame, on top of the Kevin Federline stuff. Like, I mean, or maybe there's another baby that she's referencing, but it's just interesting. I'm curious what Britney fans like really pulled these strings together in order to help us reach this conclusion. But I cannot wait for the book. Britney's new memoir comes out next Tuesday. We will read it for book club. So we'll recap it on the pod. Maybe we'll recap it on the main pod and not just like a YouTube live stream. Like, maybe we'll incorporate a book club segment into the podcast, since now we're 4 days a week with the bonus episode on Fridays. You never know. You never know. Okay, what are you guys saying? Because I want to give you some shout outs now that we've gotten through all the tea. Emma says they had to add that coming out of the water because they said they couldn't have Britney DEAD at the end of that video. Yes, but I just find how convenient it is, or how much of a nod it is, that when she comes out of the water, it's right after the baby is born, almost as if had the baby been born, like almost as if it being like a nod to saying, if the baby had been born, I would still be alive, but alluding to like on the inside, I'm not. I don't know. Trying to be careful because YouTube's been really sensitive. So I'm like, I shouldn't be careful about some of the words that I've been using. I don't want anybody to report me. End up said, Zach, will you have Britney's book on your Amazon link? Oh, yes. Thank you. Oh my God, guys, if you haven't pre-ordered Britney's book, let me add it to my Amazon storefront. Sorry, I've been pulled in 50 different directions. Let me actually add it right now while I'm on my phone. It's Britney, bitch. I'm going to add it to my Amazon storefront. That way you guys can order it. And if you order it through we have Jamie Lynn Spears' book too. It's on sale for $12.99. Things I should have said. Well, listen, girl, we don't need you to say them anymore. We're over it. Britney's book. Let's get it. It'll be released on October 24th. It's called Britney Spears, The Woman in Me. But it's just when you actually listen to the lyrics and you like hear it and you have it and you like see it from the lens of, knowing about the abortion stuff, it does really break your heart. It breaks your soul. Okay, I am adding it to Bravo Book Club. Boop. Okay, so you can purchase it in my Amazon storefront, which is amazon.com. Hold on. It's amazon.com/shop/Zack Peter. Amazon.com/shop/Zack Peter. Okay. So you can order it. I do make a commission off of that. Anything you order that's in my Amazon storefront. There's a whole Bravo Book Club section in the Amazon storefront. So all of the books that we've covered in Bravo Book Club are there for purchase, and I do make a commission off of that. Oof. Okay. Jessica Lynn Storm says she wrote that song by herself. So in my opinion, it makes it more personal and it's a very heart-wrenching song. Yeah, can we just read some of these additional lyrics because they're so sad. I was listening to the song and I was like, "Oh my God." It's like it breaks my heart every time. Okay. Notice me, take my hand. Why are we strangers when our love is so strong? Why carry on without me? Every time I try to fly, I fall. Without my wings, I feel so small. I guess I need you, baby. And every time I see you in my dreams, I see your face. It's haunting me. I guess I need you, baby. I make believe that you are here. It's the only way I see clear. What have I done? You seem to move uneasy. And every time I try to fly, I fall. Without my wings, I feel so small. I may have made it rain. Please forgive me. My weakness caused you pain, and this song is my sorry. At night, I pray that your face will fade away, and every time I try to fly, I fall. Without my wings, I feel so small. I guess I need you, baby. I mean, that's what kills me. At night, I pray that soon your face will fade away. I don't know if anybody's ever, we don't have to get too personal, but like if anybody's ever experienced a miscarriage or, had an abortion that they maybe, wish that they would have gone through with, or just wish that circumstances would have been different where that was a choice that they, you know, would have wished they could have made a different choice, if that makes sense. Like I was too young, but I did it because I knew I wasn't ready for that. Like whatever the case may be, you know, I don't know if anybody can relate to that, but oh, it breaks my heart. When does Britney's book come out? Next Tuesday, October 24th. I watched the video again yesterday and I got choked up. I felt so bad for her. Yeah. Must be nice that Justin can just go on with his life. Oh my, you can hear the pain. I know. I don't think it's nice that he can just go on. I don't think it's nice that oh my goodness. That he can just go on with his life. I mean, listen, we don't know his story either. Like, I always like to see all sides and always like to have a little empathy. I think yes, there is a little bit of a past that the male artists have gotten in the past. I don't think that we're there anymore. I think now we're seeing that reckoning. Maybe Bethany can lead the charge there, but we're starting to see that reckoning. Um, and but, like, we don't know his story. I mean, listen, he burned NSYNC and he, kinda burned Janet Jackson, even though it seems like she's kind of gotten over it and just wants to move forward. Britney still seems to be very impacted by their relationship, but I also think, like, Britney was stunted, you know? Like, I don't think she was able to fully develop, and a lot of these child stars do get stunted, and they kinda stay stuck in that childhood, so it would make sense why she's still kind of stuck, caught up in that relationship with Justin, because I don't think she was ever able to mentally or emotionally develop beyond that point. And I think that's why we're seeing a lot of the stuff that we're seeing with her right now, unfortunately, but that's just child stars, if they don't get the proper guidance or support, or ability to learn how to develop and mature, then I think they do get stunted and they do get stuck. Um, but we don't know Justin's story, and I think it's easy to kind of point the finger at him and be like, "Oh, well, he's a terrible guy," but terrible guys don't just happen, right? Like, there's always a journey, and there are always steps that everybody has to go through in order to get them to the place that they're in, and I think a lot of the villains, um I mean, this is a stupid reference, but, like, think of, like, Maleficent or think of, Wicked, right? A lot of the villains have a backstory, and there are reasons that they became villains. Sometimes it is just enabling bad behavior, but, and that may be the case with Justin, I don't know, but I don't think it's fair to just fully put this all on Justin, because we have to remember there were a lot of people around Britney that were telling her what to do, and it was because they had a financial interest in her. And so they were just trying to protect their bottom line rather than protect her. She was a business to them. She was an entity. She was a means to a paycheck. And I feel like her book is going to be heartbreaking. But I'm glad we at least have her book so that we don't have to read Jada's book, because if I have to hear about Jada and didn't she just write in the book? Well, one, she wrote that Tupac was love for life, and then she wrote that Tupac had alopecia. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, what? Jada will do anything to make a headline. And I'm just like, girlfriend, stop. I can't. Okay. Well, I think that's all I have for you for today. Thank you for spending your Wednesday morning with me. I hope you guys get your tickets to the Bourbon Room show. Remember, today, if you use code ZACKPACK, one word, ZACKPACK, ZACKPACK, to buy tickets to my show at the Bourbon Room, you will save $5. Go to nofilterlive.com to get your tickets. It's a fun Friendsgiving show live at the Bourbon Room. Code is only valid on in-person tickets, not on live stream tickets, but you will be able to stream it if you're not in Los Angeles. Lots of friends: Jeff Epstein, Steven from Faces by Bravo, Evan Reel, Donna Bowling from Daily Dose of Donna, the Brav Bros, Josh from Louisiana. Josh was going to be on the show. So yeah, get ready. It's going to be a good time. And stay tuned. I'm going to be on Undressed with Paul and Patrick, their show this week. I'm taping with them. I'm going to be on Access Hollywood's Housewives Nightcap on Friday. And I was just on Daily Dose of Donna. So stay tuned for more fun collabs. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for supporting me. You can sign up for No Filter Plus if you want to get a bonus episode every Friday. I'm going to get really unfiltered. I'm going to get a little naughty, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So get ready. All right, guys, I love you. You can follow me at Just Plain Zack. Follow the podcast at No Filter with Zack. Subscribe on YouTube. Hit the like button on your way out if you enjoyed this week's episodes. We're now 4 days a week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Let's get it. With bonus episodes on Friday. All right. Bye, guys. Ciao for now.